Section 16 of Birds, Volume 1, Number 4, April 1897. Recorded for LibriVox.org by Richard Beiswanger. The Arizona Green Jay. The geographical range of the Arizona jay is in southern New Mexico and Arizona, and south into Sonora and Chihuahua, Mexico. It is a common resident throughout the oak belt, which generally fringes the foothills of the mountains and ranges well up among the pines. In suitable localities it is very abundant. It is rarely seen at any distance out of the arid plains, but after the breeding season is over, small flocks are sometimes met with among the shrubbery of the few watercourses several miles away from their regular habitat. They are very silent, and their presence is only betrayed by the scoldings they receive from other birds. On their own health they are as noisy as any of our jays, and apparently far more sociable, a number of pairs frequently nesting close to each other in a small oak grove. They move about in small family parties of from half a dozen to 20 or 30, being rarely seen alone. They are restless, constantly on the move, prying into this or that, spending a good portion of their time on the ground, now hopping on a low limb, and the next minute down again, twitching their tails almost constantly. Their call notes are harsh and far-reaching, and are somewhat similar to those of the California jay. The voices of animals have a family character not easily mistaken, and this similarity is especially observable in birds. As Agassiz says, compare all the sweet warbles of the songster family, the nightingales, the thrushes, the mockingbirds, and the robins. They differ in the greater or lesser perfection of their note, but the same kind of voice runs through the whole group. Does not every member of the crow family caw, whether it be a jackdaw, the jay, or the magpie, the rook in some green rookery of the old world, or the crow of our woods, with its long melancholy caw that seems to make the silence and solitude deeper? The habits of the Arizona jay are similar to those of its brethren. Its food consists of grasshoppers, insects, animal matter, wild fruits, seeds, and especially acorns. It flies by partly closing its wings, darting suddenly down, then up again, and repeating these movements for some time. It mates about the end of February. The nest, composed of dry rootlets laid very closely in rings, is usually found in an oak sapling about 10 feet from the ground. The inside diameter is 5 inches, and depth 1 3/4 inches. It is like a deep saucer. The Arizona jay is considered a foothill bird, not going far into the pines, and not appearing on the plains. But one brood appears to be raised in a season, and nesting lasts about 16 days. The eggs vary from 4 to 7, and differ from all the known eggs of this family found within the United States, being unspotted. They are glaucous green in color, and the majority are much more glossy than jays' eggs generally are. In 136 specimens examined, all were perfectly immaculate. End of Section 16. This recording is in the public domain. End of Birds, Volume 1, Number 4, April 1897.